Hello everybody, Big Plains here. Now before I dive into this video on the 707 project, I want to give a shout out to my patrons over on Patreon. So thank you to everybody over there who helps support the channel. And yeah, I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to go support the channel over there. So only a couple of days ago, I made a video on this plane and we are moving at breakneck speed here, okay? This is no joke now. So yeah, lots of progress has been made, and obviously this is much further along than it was when you last saw it. When you last saw it, it was just a small sliver of the fuselage over the wings, and the wings were not done yet. Now, not only are the wings pretty much done, there's still a few parts here and there that are missing, but the main central fuselage is done, and the nose is done now. So I'll show you a little bit more about the nose in a couple minutes here. It's pretty much the same as the nose from my other passenger planes, on my other Boeing passenger planes, the narrow bodies. But there are some differences that I do want to highlight. But first, this thing it's fairly large. Now, it might be kind of hard to get a sense of scale here because there's nothing really to compare it with. But I'll try my best here to let you guys know how big it is. But it's pretty big, and you can see here. You know, I don't know how I forgot this, but there are supposed to be cheese slopes running all the way back here, even on the flaps here. There's supposed to be cheese slopes. You can see them missing over there as well. When I made the last order, that was the reason I was going to make the order. And don't ask me, somehow I forgot to put it on the Bricklink order. So in the next few days, hopefully I should get those parts in, and the wing will be done. But yeah, so that's that. The undercarriage and stuff is now completely done. I'll try to show you a little bit from here. You can see that I was able to get the transition pretty good from the fuselage to the undercarriage, and the doors are now in place. Obviously, I still need to make the tail, so that's not done yet. But even up here, it's all done. You can see the doors shut and everything, and it works. So undercarriage is on. The whole thing's standing on its own landing gear now. That's fantastic. I'm really happy about this. Now, I want to show you the inside. So the nose, here, let me talk about the nose first. The nose is basically identical to that of the 727 over here, which it's a dump in here, so sorry about that. It's basically the same as this. Exact same design. There are a couple changes, which I think a couple of you will be very happy about, or not more than a couple of you. And this plane right here was originally based off of this fella over here. This is the 737. I built this last year, and some of you guys may remember it, but yeah, it's the Lufthansa now. I just set it over here on this table. But yeah, 707 was the original plane to use the nose, and Boeing just copied it over to the other two later on. So there are a couple changes. I know I keep saying that. First, I added eyebrow windows. Look at that. Now, I'm not sure if I want those to be in trans black yet, because these don't stand out as much as I wanted them to, but I also am not sure if that will just look too bad. I don't know. So leave that in the comments below what color you think those should be in. This is a little crooked too, yeah. The roof isn't really attached yet either, so I don't know if I want to put the eyebrow windows in trans black or keep them in trans clear, but yeah. The other thing is the lobe on this plane. So a lot of you may not know this, but the 707 had a taller lobe, which means try to show you this here. It means it's a little taller this way. So this is actually much lower. Instead of the other planes come here to this level right here and keep going. So this is lowered by about 2 plates more than my other planes. So it has a thicker lobe. I know that might be kind of hard to explain to some of you, but it's on this plane, so don't worry, it's accurate. Those of you who know what I'm talking about will be able to appreciate that. And the last thing is the door placement. This one kind of got me. I'm like, why did they do this? But okay, so there's a door here, and there's a door on the other side right here. And on my other planes, they're both right here. You can see there'd be a door right here. Back up here. There should be a door right here and a door right here. That's what my other planes have, the 737 and 727. But on this plane, they moved this, I believe this is the starboard side door. They moved it out here. So it's okay. That's going to work. I have designed for this, and I was obviously able to fill this in. But that's what's going on there. So those are the really major changes with the nose. Obviously, the livery is a little different with the blue stripe, and I still need to put a sticker going here to not attached very well. I need a sticker going here that'll blend this a little bit better. So that's not done yet. There are no stickers on this plane. There needs to be a Pan Am here, and obviously the tail right here, which is I'm working on. There will be a Globe logo right here. But the inside, I know I've been talking for too long. I know you want to see the inside. This comes off fairly easily. I'm not sure if I want that to be one big piece or what, but you can see that almost all the seats are in there now, and I'm pretty happy about how this turned out. I finally ordered the correct amount of seats for a plane. I know, right? And I think the baby blue with the orange actually works really well for this. I think it looks great. Now, obviously, this is not what most planes look like nowadays, but back in the 60s, you may have seen something like this. So, yeah, up towards the front, it's not completely detailed yet. It still needs like the cockpit door and the lavatories and the closets up here and stuff, and the galleys. But you can kind of see what I'm working on here. I did put a cockpit in there. Again, I tried to fit as much detail in there as I could. You can see a couple of flight yokes and stuff. So that's what I tried to do. Again, I have not completed the detail on the inside yet, but I am working on it as fast as I can. And in the back here, all the way back here, I still need to detail this. Obviously, this is nowhere near done. You can see there's nothing down here yet. I still need to do the tail itself, but that's next. And obviously, I need to put the galleys. I think there was a galley back here. I'm not sure. And more lavatories. So that's all I really have for this one. Oh, yeah, no. And the flaps. I did finally get these to work. So you can see that the outboard flap is really the one that's new here. This just folds up like this and slides in like that. And the same thing goes with this. Again, there's supposed to be cheese slopes right here, but I forgot those. Fantastic me. But yeah, so that's all I really have for this video. Hopefully this plane will actually be done by next week. So yeah, we're moving very fast here, and I'm really looking forward to starting on the 747 project, and then of course getting to Concorde. You may be wondering why the 737 is way over there now. The reason is this table right here, this whole thing, this is all going to be dedicated to Concorde. So this plane, when I'm done with it, will not be here. I was originally going to keep it here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move this somewhere else. And Concorde is going to go on this table right here. And then obviously this giant open spot right here, this whole thing, that's all temporary. This will be where the 747 goes. So lots to come, lots to look forward to, and this plane is almost done. So that's all I really have for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll get you some more updates coming in the next few days here. So all I really have for this one. Bye for now.